Hello, land of YouTube. This video is not exactly a crafting video, it's a pre-giveaway video. What I mean is I'm going to be doing a giveaway, nothing huge, don't get your knickers in a twist or whatever, but it'll be worth, excuse me, it'll be worth entering. This right here, I got the idea from the Paper Treasury, I do believe her channel's name is. And I think she said she had gotten a goodies bag from somebody that did like a pocket letter, or she watched a video where they had got one, or something like that. I don't remember. Anyway, and I thought that would be a great idea to you know share and enter, and fun, quick little project. Nothing serious, nothing too expensive. Um, Originally I was gonna do, if I get up to like 50 subscribers, which I think I have like 30 right now. But really, in all honesty, with as many channels as there are out there, that could have taken like a year. So yeah, I'm switching gears. If I get 10 entries, that would be probably best case scenario, because just honestly, most people that are subscribed to me either don't watch my thing, watch my stuff very often, or they just subscribe because I subscribe to them. You know how it goes. So if I get 10, that would be phenomenal. And like I said, that'd probably be best case scenario. Anyway, so anybody that does ATCs will be easily familiar with this, because pretty much this chevron paper back here, it's an ATC card. So, people that deal with ATCs, they usually deal with sleeves and things like that. And this is one of those self-sealing bags. And kind of really pretty much what it really is a sampling of your craft supply. Like, for example, this sticker was on a piece of plastic, and I just cut out around the plastic, put a glue dot in the back, and glued it to the card. Same thing with this charm right here. Just stuck a glue dot on the back, stuck it on the card. Heart-shaped paper clip. Underneath it, which you can barely see, is one of those canvas embellishments. Oh, wait, sorry. It's the other Paris one. Like $1.50 down at Michael's. Nothing expensive, nothing, that would, gouge out your pockets or anything. Right here is a paper clip that I redecorated. It originally had some funky Aztec dome sticker thing on top that I hated, so I changed it. Back here is a wood piece embellishment. It says lovely. Right here is an acetate heart. Let's see, right here is a mold of a bird's nest. Again, big old huge sequins, but I just grabbed what I had. Kind of handy. Back here is one of those, I think it's an acrylic. I want to say it's acrylic, I'm not sure. Anyway, it's one of those acrylic flowers with like a rhinestone in the center. There's another one floating around here somewhere. Let's see. So those little nail art confetti things that, if you go to Dollar Tree, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So in reality, if I was to buy these things, it'd probably be like, I don't know, not even $10. Really, I mean, like under that, seriously. But, things in my stash that I really don't use. But, if I was to give this to somebody else, maybe they don't have acrylic flowers, or, they like this paper clip, or, whatever. But it probably weighs about as much as like maybe a 4-page letter, something like that. So basically that is your assignment. Best goodie bag wins. that seems, fair. Maybe I'll discover something new, something I've never seen, or, whatever that I'd like to check out further. Nothing too bad to, part with. Like I said, it's basically think of it as like a sampling of your craft supply. So I think that would be good. Alright, as you noticed, I do not have anything in here akin to glitter or embossing powder or anything like that. Ladies and gentlemen, we love our glitter and things like that, but could you imagine receiving this and there's like a sample of embossing powder or glitter or something like that? That shit would be everywhere. Oh my god, it'd be a nightmare. So if I were to send something like this to somebody, I have these little, excuse me, I have these little jewelry bags. Or if I didn't have this, I could make a pouch of, out of Ziploc or, something, and then like fuse it together or washi tape the side, secure it somehow. The main key prime word would be secure. If you send me something, if you do an entry and there's glitter everywhere and there's no, nothing like this, no mention even of trying to not herpes bomb me, sorry, automatically, disqualified. If there's something in here that, shows that you did try to secure it, I'll be kind of pissed, but, I understand that for some odd reason, you didn't seal it properly, take the time to actually sit here and make sure it's closed, or, to press down the washi tape, make sure it's stuck to it, what have you. I'll be pissed, but, at least I'll know that you tried and, shit happens. But yeah, no bag for your glitter or whatever it is that you needed to separate, disqualified. Sorry, but homie, don't play that. Alright, so it's like 5 a.m. December 7th, 2016. Tonight, I'm a night owl. Tonight, later on, I will pull some things together and do another video on what you could win in the giveaway, so you know what you're working towards. Please like, share. You don't have to be a subscriber. I know that's usually an automatic rule for most people, but you don't have to subscribe. If you want to, go ahead. That's great. But yeah, share it. Let your friends know. Spread the joy. It's almost Christmas, so that could be your Christmas present to the world, whatever, I guess. Anyway, like I said, I'll do a video tonight on what you could win. And I guess that's pretty much kind of it right now. Just, like I said, basically, I don't care if it's, handmade stuff, embellishments, or, samplings of things, or whatever. Just pretty much a little mini goodie bag. And that would be it. Alright, I will see you guys tomorrow, or I guess tonight, technically. And more details, and talk to you then. Bye.